Well, Qantas has suffered another setback over its fleet of A380 super jumbos, with Australia's air safety regulator today issuing a warning about its engines. The Transport and Safety Bureau says the defect in an oil pipe could cause the engine to fail and catch fire. Well, that warning comes just days after the airline declared the A380s safe to fly. John Stewart reports.
It's becoming a familiar sight at Sydney Airport. A Qantas A380 back in the hangar, undergoing another inspection. Last month, the Qantas A380 fleet was grounded after an engine exploded over Indonesia. Just 5 days ago, 2 of those aircraft were cleared to fly again, but now a new problem has been identified. A pipe which pumps oil into the Rolls-Royce engine has been found to be thin and weaker on one side. Inspectors at the Australian Transport and Safety Bureau say it had the potential to crack and cause an engine fire and have ordered Qantas to check the A380 engines.
This leads to the potential for a fatigue problem with the oil pipe, the release of oil into the engine, and that leads to the sorts of consequences we saw with the A380 over Singapore.
A preliminary report into the engine explosion over Indonesia will be released by the Safety Bureau tomorrow. Safety inspectors today said the faulty oil pipe has been identified as the most likely cause of the accident and has the potential to cause other major engine problems unless it's fixed.
We have described the potential engine failure as potentially catastrophic, which is, in terms of what happened with the engine, that's when bits of the engine fly out rather than being contained within the engine.
The engine's oil pipe was only identified as a safety problem in the past 24 hours. But 2 Qantas A380s have been in the air for days, and the aircraft have been used by the airline for more than 2 years. Last weekend, Qantas chief Alan Joyce was so confident problems with the A380s had been fixed that when the plane took to the skies, he made sure that he was on board.
And today we are reintroducing those services, 100% comfortable with the operation of the aircraft.
But today the relationship between Qantas and Rolls-Royce is not so friendly. This afternoon, Qantas flagged possible legal action against Rolls-Royce unless the 2 parties can reach an agreement on compensation for the grounding of the A380 fleet. Pilots say Rolls-Royce's reputation has been damaged.
Lessons have been learnt by Rolls-Royce of their manufacturing process. Let's hope that the later engines have been modified accordingly.
Aviation experts say that aircraft engine makers buy parts from all over the world, and quality control is becoming difficult to maintain.
In the public's mind, it may be a black eye for Qantas, but the reality is this is a black eye for Rolls-Royce and for its quality control systems, and obviously they'll have a look at it. We'll probably find that they actually didn't manufacture this particular part. It came from some other supplier.
About 30 of the international Airbus fleet have the engines which can be vulnerable to cracking. Aviation experts are confident those engines can be identified and replaced. Qantas says the new inspections will be carried out tomorrow and international flights will not be delayed. John Stewart, Late Line.